Gary in Albuquerque, New Mexico, you wanted to talk about the VA and privatization thereof?
Yes, sir. Veterans from the First World War were the bonus marchers. They marched in 33, and then the Veterans Administration was formed.
Right.
Any attempt to privatize it will take away what veterans fought for. When I was in Vietnam, I made 33 cents an hour based on a 24-hour day. In lieu of, I was to get VA benefits if I needed.
Right,
now,
for the rest of your life.
If they privatize it, veterans are going to end up having to pay some private corporation for something that was a part of the enlistment contract.
Yep. And if the veterans don't pay it, all of us will pay it through our taxes. But the bottom line is that the private corporation there's no way a private for-profit corporation can deliver services as efficiently as the VA, because they got to skim a couple $1 million off the top for their CEO. In the case of United Healthcare, it's $1 billion. They've got to skim millions of dollars off for their senior executives. In the case of United Healthcare, it's over 100 people who make over $1 million a year. They've got to pay their dividends to their investors, to their stockholders, which is typically between 3 and 10%, of their profits. They've got to cover marketing and administrative costs. They've got to, all the billing costs. Yeah, I mean, it gets very complicated and very expensive. Whereas the VA, which is actually socialized medicine, it's not even single payer, it's socialized, just like the National Health Service in the United Kingdom, because the facilities are owned by the federal government, and the physicians and nurses and, everybody who works at the hospitals are employees of the federal government. And I'm with you totally. And the wonderful thing about the VA is that they have customized their services to war injuries. They serve all kinds of other things, but the war injuries are not something that your average hospital can deal with well, or your average doctor knows what to do about. And the VA does, and it's extraordinary service, and particularly since this, reboot of it that McCain and Sanders did a couple of years ago, that is just a marvelous thing. So Gary, well said. Thank you very much for the call.